Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. I just came back from my meditation. I did my ritual. I spoke what I needed to speak. What this moon taught me, the downloads that I got, the download that I'm going to give you is in order to speak the truth, you need to be the truth. You need to be able to metaphorically confess your sins. You need to be able to understand, identify where are these thoughts coming from. Now, Tho told me this on the 26th of March. He told me that just because you feel something, sense something, doesn't mean that you have to feel it. And just because you feel it doesn't mean that you have to think it. Just because you think it doesn't mean that you have to say it. Just because you say it doesn't mean you have to act upon it. Okay? I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Just because you sense it doesn't mean that you have to feel it. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you have to think it. And just because you think it doesn't mean you have to speak it. And just because you speak it doesn't mean that you have to act on it. All right? Some people live, grow, die, and multiply because of deception. If you really want the truth, there's no other way to want the truth but to be the truth. If you do anything else, that's not what you actually want. Now, I know I might be speaking too slow. I know that I might be, this is just the moon's energy. I didn't drink anymore or smoke any more than I did before. That's a fact. If I did, I would tell you. But just because you're low vibe, like myself, that doesn't mean that you can never be high vibe. That doesn't mean you have moments of clarity. Just because I like bitches and money, titties, pussy, shit like that, that doesn't mean that I can never be what I project with all positivity. That's a fact. I serve my people with the highest intentions of delivering them from a place that they might identify as hell. Now, that's a fact. That's what I love to do. That's my purpose. To make you think, to make you feel things that you never felt, to make you see colors that you didn't even understand existed. To give you something that was never there. I don't want to be creative. I want to be the creator. I don't want you to be creative. I want you to be the creator. That's a goal. It's obtainable and it's going to happen. And we're going to do all of this together with our own intentions and with our own permission. Give yourself, that's one thing that I'm going to share that the full moon told me today. Give yourself permission to love yourself, bro. Why do you work so hard to love yourself? What is the point of working to love yourself? Just do it. Just be self-love. Consistently, constantly, and all daily. Ask yourself, what would somebody do who loved themselves in totality do in this situation? Give yourself permission to love yourself. Give yourself permission to love yourself. You don't have to ask. You don't have to act. You can just be. Simply. Be the permission. The full moon, Libra said, give yourself permission to love yourself. I'm saying, be the permission to love yourself. Be it. be it. Because if you give the permission, then it can be taken away. So if you are the permission, if you embody the permission, that's the affirmation of the full moon. I am the permission to love myself. I am embodying the permission that I have to love myself. That's beautiful. That's the most beautiful thing I ever said in my life. I am embodying the permission that I have to love myself. That's so sweet. Say it again. I am the permission that I have. No, I am embodying. I am embodying the permission that I have to love myself. And lick your lips when you say it too, or it's not going to work. I am embodying the permission that I have. Ooh, lick the lips. To love myself. That's what we need. That's what we need. Because if you love yourself, you're limiting your options. You're limiting your options to deal with toxic people, to deal with people that don't need to be existing in your life. If you truly love yourself, if you truly embody the permission that you have to love yourself in totality, in this reality, you're only going to be subjected to specific forms of foolishness, specific diseases, specific states of mind, specific vibrations, frequencies, what have you. If you truly love yourself, the predispositions that you have to specific energies are going to go away. And that's a fact. That's a Fendi fact. It's Gucci, Louis, Prada, open the box. Ooh, what is that? That's going to be facts, bro. Pop-Tart facts, Snapple facts, Frosted Flake, whatever you want. All those facts, bro. If you truly love yourself, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about your flesh. I'm not talking about your beautiful face. Because one thing that I have noticed about all the Mosiahs, all my followers, all my supporters, nobody that follows me is physically unattractive. For a reason. If you truly love yourself past this flesh, if you say I, and you mean the soul that you have, the connection that you have to the universe. I means the doors that you can open, the doors that you have, the opportunity. That's why I don't like when people say my higher self. Have you ever heard me say my higher self? Because that doesn't make sense. You are your higher self. You are that door to the universe. You are the portal to the opportunities that you have. You are not your flesh. You don't have a gender. You don't have things that you think you have. When you say I need you to mean the portal, the door that I have to infinity, the consciousness, the abracadabra. Okay? When you say I want you to mean infinity and beyond. I'm lit. But facts. When you say I, don't mean your flesh. Don't mean your testicles or your vagina. No. When you say I want you to mean this. Ooh, that kind of hurt a little bit. I want you to mean this. Okay? When you say I mean this. The doorway. Okay? Monthly pass. When you say I mean that. I mean your soul. You are your soul. You're not this flesh. And the more that you accept that, the less resistance there's going to be to these thoughts that you think you couldn't have. When you were born with everything. But the more these people put into you, the more they took away from you. When you learn what your name was, that hurt you. That damaged your soul. That damaged you. When they made you dress in clothes, that damaged you. when they told you were black or white or Latina or Arabic or Chinese or whatever. When they give you a race, when they give you a name, when they give you clothes, when they told you where you were from, where they told you where your state was at, when they told you where you were on the map, when you saw what a map was, all those things took away from your greatness, and you forgot all the greatness. When you were born, you knew every language that had ever been spoke and that had never been written before. You knew everything and nothing at the same time. You were beautiful. You were perfect. You're just as beautiful. You're just as perfect. But we don't feed that doorway. We don't feed your vortex. And I want to say on behalf of human beings, I'm sorry. Even though I'm not human, I have a body. So I have the right to do that. And I'm here. I want to apologize on behalf of everything that I love and all these whatever they call themselves. I want to say that because I did that to my own son. I gave him a name. I made him dress in clothes. I showed him where he was from. I showed him how to spell his name. I showed him how to speak English. Things like that. Gave him music. Low vibrational music. I taught him the difference between good food, vegetables and fruit, water, and bad food, meat, potato chips, sugar. So the same things that I would have done to my son, if you were my child, I would do those same things to you. Because I wasn't financially powerful enough to separate us from this matrix at the time. So I want to say, when you were born, you were just as perfect as you are right now. But we need to be speaking this power into our vortexes. You're not a human. You're not a body. Whatever your name is, you're not that. You're the key to unlocking higher vibrations in other people. You are a door. You're the most beautiful door I've ever seen in my life. Why? How do I know that? Because we're the same. Because that's what I am. I am that door to higher vibrations, to new opportunities, to recycled love, to that vortex of infinity that is always going to love everybody. My favorite affirmation, I believe my favorite affirmation is I am love. I am one with the reservoir of love. Love flows through me like a river. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. That makes me smile. So if you haven't done so yet, I want you to go outside. I don't care if it's cloudy. I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's a tornado. Go outside and meditate in that Libra full moon, baby. Especially knowing that this is the energy that I was created under, that I was introduced to this world with. This is my portal. I'm an Aries Sun, Libra Moon. My Kundalini was doing all kind of stuff I didn't approve of. And now I understand why I'm here. Now I understand again why I'm here. Again. A freaking again. I did all that work and I'm here again. You see that? I was channeling my ancestors. The last thing I'm going to say before I close this out. Brad. Bang. Carrie. Bang. I wish I could say your name, but I don't want to disrespect you by trying to say that name. M.A. Bang is that one of the reasons I'm going to put you on some gems. So if you like diamonds, chime in. All right. Damn, that was fly. I should say, if you like diamonds, chime in. If you like diamonds, chime in. I could get you some clout. I could get you some gold. Everything that was sold. Everything that was mold. Everything that was old. What? New? A. All right, for real. Bring it back in. One of the reasons that I do ancestor work, bro, because I acknowledge myself as my own ancestor. Because there's pieces of me spirits that are still here that I don't interact with consciously and subconsciously. If this isn't your first life, and all 500 people that are watching this right now, I know this is not your first life. If this is not your first life, then you have ancestors out there that are actually you. So put in the ancestor work. Hey, put in the ancestor work. Hey, put in the ancestor work. Hey, I'm putting the ancestor first. Or what? Alright. My neighbor, he's probably asleep. I don't know. But what I do want to say is, we're in this word of prayer. I am stimulating all of the best types of DNA that I have left myself, that I and my ancestors have left for me, for us, for I, for we. Times 3, times 3, times 3. I am the best expression of myself. I'm the best expression of my ancestors. The ancestors that have the best, the greatest, and the most positive intentions for me are coming to me times 3, times 3, times 3, and they are expressing themselves in my mind, my body, my soul, my emotions, my stability, my life, and my finances, my heart, my ego, myself, my root chakra, my sacral chakra, my throat chakra, my aura, my sixth chakra, my third eye, all my chakra extensions, my spine, my crown chakra, my eyes, my arms, my legs, my leg, my arm, and my head. I am expressing the best parts of my ancestors with the most positive intentions for me, times 3, times 3, times 3. You gotta say it like that, times 3, times 3, times 3. They are expressing themselves. We are expressing ourselves, the best parts of us, the most upgraded parts of us. In my mind, in our minds, together, in our minds, in our bodies, in our souls, in our emotions, in our stability, and in our finances. In our finances, the ancestors are expressing the best parts of themselves. In our finances. That's a good affirmation, huh? You be with them stubbers on. In our dab, in our drip, in our swag, in our confidence, the ancestors are expressing their best parts of us in our confidence, in our finances, in our romances, in our everything. So mote it be, times 3, times 3, times 3. That's 27. That's not 9, baby. Do your math again. Alright? Leave this with happiness. Leave this with happiness. Go with peace. Because I love you. Now, what I want everybody to do is, I want everybody to take at least $3. $3. If you don't have $3, cash at me. Send me your Cash App, and I'll send you the cash. I'll Cash App you $3. Or if you don't have a Cash App card, that's not even going to matter. But if you need $3, let me know. I want everybody to take 3 USDs. Go to the store. Feed some birds. Get some peanuts. Or give it away to a homeless person. Whether you think they're on... Well, if they're on something, then I don't want you to feed their... I don't want you to be an enabler. But just take $3. $3 worth of energy. If you don't have $3, I really don't feel like giving people $3. But if you have $3... contribute that to your universe. Ask somebody their opinion on something. That subconsciously boosts their confidence momentarily and releases serotonin. Asking people for directions and asking people for their opinion on things subconsciously boosts their confidence and releases serotonin in the brain. If you didn't know, now you know. If you don't know how to put positive energy and positive vibes back into the universe, read psychology, please. It's not, while it's still legal, there's ways that you can speak to people that will contribute positive energy into this world. Asking for directions, asking people's opinions on something, giving people compliments, giving people validation, things like that. Do it. Do it with great intentions. It's not what you do. Guess what? You know what I'm about to say. It's not what you do. I promise you. Guess what it is? It's how you do it. It's how you do it. Every time. 2 plus 2 is always going to be 4 and a little bit more. All right. So that's all I want to say to you guys, bro. That was amazing. I love that. I love that. That's why this is my purpose. I think I just realized my purpose. I think we just did this together. That was orgasmic, emotionally. I still have all my fluids in my balls. I didn't do none of that. But that's it, guys. I want you to have a great whatever part of this day it is for you, whether it's whatever. Thank you. It's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together. R.I.P. Kurt Cobain, R.I.P. XXXTentacion, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. Amy Winehouse, R.I.P. Grandma, Great Grandma, R.I.P. Rusty, R.I.P. everybody, R.I.P. everybody that's still asleep. Because if you're not living, there's nothing else for you to do but do what you're doing right now. Alright? I love you. Look at them lips. Peace.